What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Basem Hanna Podcast. Today, I'm here to talk to you about networking and why it's important. As many of you may or may not know, I hate talking to myself on camera. The thing I'm doing right now used to give me so much stress and anxiety. The idea of, I'm a private person by nature, so the idea of broadcasting my life to the masses is very foreign to me, but it's important, and because it's important, I do it. As any entrepreneur or business owner will tell you, our life's blood, the way that we make money, is by either selling ourselves, selling a service, or selling a product. So if you don't have the confidence or comfort or ability to go out there and tell people what it is that you do and how you can help them, there's very little chance that you're going to be successful. So networking is the most important thing, or one of the most important things that I can preach to anybody out there that's looking to start their own business or take an entrepreneurial path. Now, what does networking mean? Part of networking is done for sales, but also part of networking is done for internal growth. You have to figure out, how are you going to know the people that you need to meet to help you grow as an individual if you don't go and put yourself out there and say, hey, this is who I am and this is what I'm here to do, or this is what I want to learn. And more importantly, if you already have a product or a service that you're selling, to be out there and say, hey world, this is who I am, this is the product that I sell, or this is the service that I perform, come and find me, or at least or here's a way that you can reach out to me so that we can help each other or do business together. Now, that's easier said than done, and it takes a lot of time and confidence to do it. I'll tell you the things that stand in my way the most, because maybe that'll help. I have a big problem with posting on Instagram because I always feel like it's fake or I'm a phony, but it's not. I am very sincere in everything that I say, but just if you saw the other side of this, there's two cameras pointed at me, a mic, and two people staring at those cameras telling me that I should do or do not, do things differently or whatever. When I first started doing this was incredibly uncomfortable. It's really hard to be yourself in that moment. But then you realize that the benefits outweigh the downside. What do I get out of it? Well, one, I meet new people. Every time I post a new video or I post new content, somebody reaches out to me, and we build a new connection, and it leads to something that I'm very pleasantly surprised with. Often it's either meet somebody that's going to be a potential client, or I'm meeting somebody that can help me in my personal or corporate growth. So that is ultimately the significance and the importance of networking. How do I do it, or how do I overcome the awkwardness that I feel? I put things into perspective. When I'm recording these, I rewatch them, I look at every little nuancy thing that I'm doing. Why am I playing with this little stapler thing, or why I didn't say this the right way, or there was too many ums and ahs. And that alone is often enough to make me be like, you know what, scrap it. I don't want to do it. I'd rather just be private, and I'll business will come my way in any other way. But then I think about it, I'm like, the reality is no one cares. People watch these things, and it's not that they don't care. It's just, it's so hard to get somebody's attention for a long period of time. And all the things that I'm being overly critical about of myself are internal. They're my own problem. And most of the time when people are watching these videos, they're pulling the information that I've wrote down or that I've thought that I want to talk about, and they're not thinking about what I'm doing with my hands, or that, I don't know, I I don't have a fresh shave or whatever it is, you know, or like, so to all the people that are about to do this or are on the precipice of doing this and like, they're like, nah, I don't want to, or it's too uncomfortable. Believe me, it is just as uncomfortable for me to do it. And like anything else in life, repetition makes it easier. Practice makes it better. You will ultimately surprise yourself. And when you post that content, I'm almost positive you will be pleasantly surprised with the outcome, both in the feedback that you get from your community and in what it does to drive your business forward. If you are not the best salesperson for yourself, who do you expect that to be? That's ultimately what it comes down to. If you want to go down this path, or if you want to achieve any level of success in business, you will need to become good at sales. And the most important thing to sell to anybody is yourself or your services. So don't be afraid, get out there, enjoy the process. It does get fun. Take the feedback, whether it's good or bad, and evaluate it. You will get feedback that you don't appreciate, or somebody that's giving you critical, important feedback on how to make your podcast better, or your recordings better, or whatever it is that you're posting or selling. Take it, accept it, take the pieces of it that you think can help you improve, and then move on with the rest. And most importantly, don't get so caught up in what you think about yourself doing the process. That it is what it is. Enjoy it and have a good time with it and let it fly. The worst that can happen is that you post a bad video and no one will watch it. And so what? Then no one watched it and there's nothing to lose. It's just you and the camera. And the best thing that can happen is that you could change your life fundamentally from something that doesn't take a lot of effort and that you will ultimately need to get good at, both in front of the camera and in real life. That's our episode for today. I hope it helped, and I'll catch you all next time.